Hey guys, it's David here, and it's currently day 250. I hope you guys had a good day and are doing better than yesterday. But the time is currently 5:41, and I didn't want to wake up today because I was feeling very tired. But I guess also I didn't want to wake up is because I want to avoid failure. Now, yesterday, although I did work for 3 hours or so, I was in very discomfort. I didn't enjoy the discomfort. So I guess that's a good sign because that means I am improving. And last night I made the choice to embrace discomfort mode, is to actually be okay to sit with my mind when my mind is at not ease. So that being said, today morning I'm going to skip gym and I'm going to start my workflow early like I do on Sundays. And that is because I feel like I am more clear in the mornings when I have no carbs, when I have no food. So I'm gonna do that perhaps for now on. But that being said, I'm gonna get up now and I'll see you guys in a bit.
So, guys, it is about 9 o'clock now. I just finished my first work block, and I could say this morning it went pretty well. Instead of being frustrated that I can't find the solution to my problem, I was focusing on the things that I could control, which is finding the information, finding the exact syntax or the coding language I need to solve my problem. So, yesterday I had a very difficult time with my work was because I tried to do everything all at once. I was viewing the situation too broadly. I was trying to grab all the things I had learned from the lessons I had got taught instead of just focusing on one question at a time and trying to figure out what methods will be relevant to solve this issue. But instead, I was trying to grab everything. And that obviously didn't work. That just made me feel more stressed, and that made me feel like an absolute loser or like an absolute failure. Because I had spent, weeks learning, and yet I can't solve a single problem. So looking back at yesterday, I was a bit stressed, I was a bit anxious. It's simply because I didn't have a strategy. And when you don't have a strategy, and when you can't be comfortable with sitting still with your mind and the thoughts, then you're going to start breaking down. You're going to start freaking out. So today, although I was still a bit clueless as to what I was doing, I made the choice to tell myself that, David, you're not going to be stressed. You're not going to be agitated so easily. Rather, you're going to sit on your ass on the chair and you'll sit there with the uncomfortableness of your mind if it has to be that. And so be it, guys. That was the mental attitude I had this morning when I came here in my office to solve the problem. Is to sit here and tell myself, you will be fine, sitting there with that mind of uncertainty. That you'll be fine sitting there for hours if it means you have to find an answer, if it means battling the doubt and fear in your mind. Because if you don't know, then you can know. And that is what I learned. And that is what I implemented today that helped me not only perform much better, but made me solve a little bit of my problem and made me learn a little bit more about my skill. That is to have control over what you can control and only focus on what you can control. And what I can control is to learn how to be better, is to learn how to solve my problem. Instead of sitting there feeling like a failure because I don't know the solution and beating myself down because I felt like a failure, I acknowledge that perhaps I didn't retain everything I learned. But the thing is, I can learn again. I can go out and seek for the answer. And when I made that mental shift, I did so. I went to seek for the answer and I was less stressed. I was less anxious because I know this is something I have control over. This is something I can improve. And that I did. So today's first 3 hour of workbook was absolutely amazing. Did I achieve much? I would say so. But what I achieved the most is overcoming myself, is to overcome my mind and tell myself everything will be okay. Because in life, everything will be okay. unless you decide to not view that as the result. Then your life will start crumbling, everything around you will seem it is falling apart, but that is only because you choose to view it as such. But I haven't yet gone to the gym, nor have I meditated. But today is Saturday, so I will be going out to shopping with my mom. Although I was a bit hesitant, as yesterday I did spend majority of my day out with them, I believe I'll still do so. And after that, I'll go to the gym for a brief minute, come back, and head into my second work block. Because, like I said before, we only make the situation as worse only if we choose to view it as such. So, yesterday, although I spent the time with my family, I had a good time. And when I came back, I could have done more work because that was in my control. But I choose not to. So, today, I will make my time more effective by going out with them, by living up to my promise, and coming back to do more work because I have control over my mind. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
So guys, it is currently 8:57. So it has been a while since I last recorded, and that is because I was a bit sidetracked. And quite frankly, I have yet to do my meditation, which is absolutely absurd. And perhaps this is why I have been feeling a bit uncertain. I have been more easy to be distracted today, which has been the case because today I spent a tremendous amount of time eating dinner. I was about 2 hours, right? And that's mainly because I was on my phone watching through YouTube content, some pointless YouTube content. So it definitely hasn't been great. And after dinner, I decided to spend some time with my sister to play some board games. So overall, today hasn't been the best, but I managed to wake up early today, do some work, and after that, I managed to do another work block. So I definitely had done some work. So I didn't really not do anything today, which is great, of course. But overall, my focus hasn't been 110% there, which isn't ideal. But guys, that's all right because I know tomorrow I'll come back even stronger. Matter of fact, tonight I'm going to do some a little bit more work just because I feel like it. Well, I don't really feel like it, but I know I have to do it because I want to do it. But that pretty much is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys had learned something from this, but if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.